Hi guys, it's Mrs. Franzosa, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about throwing skills and throwing patterns. So I'm going to start with a tennis ball. I'm also doing this outside because it's a beautiful day, and this is definitely something you can do outside, probably better than doing it in the house. So what I have is a mark on the floor, and then I also put a big X up on the garage door as a target. Sometimes for my students I'll put a box or a circle as a target, but the X works fine. So the first thing we need to do when we're talking about throwing patterns, I work on two different patterns with my students, an overhand throw and an underhand throw. But you need to figure out which hand is your dominant hand for throwing, okay? Usually it is the hand that you use to write your name. So your pencil hand is what I tell the students. Sorry, we're outside. So you need to find out what your pencil hand is, okay? So if your child isn't quite sure, especially for a younger child, I have them bend down and pretend to draw a circle or write their name on the ground. So when they come down to the floor and they go to draw their circle, whatever hand is the one that goes to the floor, that's gonna be their throwing hand, okay? So I'm right-handed, so I'm gonna throw the ball with my right hand. So I'm gonna do an overhand throwing pattern first. So for young kids, I don't worry so much about what their feet are doing, but for students who are sort of first, second grade or older, we're gonna work on stepping with our opposite foot. So I'm gonna show you what it should look like. So I wanna stand a little bit sideways to my target. So my target is over here. Sometimes I help kids figure this out by pointing with their non-throwing hand. So you're gonna point at your target. You're gonna step and throw. All right, so when I step with my opposite foot. So if I'm throwing with my right hand, I'm gonna step with my left. So we're gonna point to our target, bring our hand back, step and throw. And see how close you can get to your target. For an underhand throwing pattern, it's similar. We're also gonna step with our opposite foot, but I know one of my PE teachers loves to say we use the 3 S words when we're doing an underhand throw. We're gonna swing, we're gonna step, and we're gonna swing. Okay, so we're gonna try it again. We're gonna swing back, and I wanna make sure we can see that ball pointing to the ceiling. A lot of my friends like to do this way and turn their hand the other way. So we need to see the ball. We're gonna swing, step, and swing. And when some kids have a tough time, where they release the ball is gonna dictate where the ball goes. And another PE friend of mine says, if you release the ball high, the ball will fly. So you want to release it a little bit high when you swing forward. If you release it low, it really won't go. It'll go close to the ground. So the higher you release, ooh, that one hit the target. Then
get it.
The higher you release, the more it's going to go in there. Some kids release too high, it goes backwards over their head. Okay, so we want to release kind of high in front of us. Good. So overhand and underhand throwing. Find your dominant hand. You might need to draw on the ground. You're going to do an overhand throw, bringing the ball up near your ear. Point at your target. Step opposite foot. Throw. Underhand. Same thing, a little sideways. Swing. Step. Swing. Great. Have fun. Bye.